In March, two of my friends, they were going to go to a workshop. We were getting together sometimes just meditating, never this kind of meditating, but we would meditate. And they said, "Oh, Chris, we heard about this workshop in, where was
Sedona.
it? In Sedona. You want to come with us?" And I said, "Well, what is it about?" And Kathy goes, "Oh, you'll love it. It's about breaking the habit of being yourself." And I said, my thought was, but I like myself. I don't want to break that habit. So nah, I'm not going to go. So they went and they came back all excited. And then like the next week it was time to come over and meditate. So they came in and they brought their book and they downloaded whatever the meditations were. And they said, please, you got to do this tonight. We just have to do this meditation tonight. And just try it, Chris. And I said, okay, all right. So I was open to it. So we began the Dr. Joe meditation. And I've never heard that kind of meditation, space. So we started doing it, and thank God he finally moved out of the head, because I thought my head, I never did that before. My head became so huge that I thought it was going to explode. But then anyway, so we passed that part. And but before we started the meditation, they were talking about what they were going to, what they were choosing to meditate on. And they were doing like spiritual and emotional. And I said, I'm going to do physical, because my body, I had double knee replacements, and both my feet were broken and cadaver bones put in, and I have screws and pins in them, and I've always walked with a limp since, and I always walked with pain. So I said, I'm going to do my legs. I'm going to not have pain, and I'm going to not limp. Well, I didn't say the limp part. I just said I'm not going to walk with the pain anymore. So he went into the cells, and all that, and I was right there. The next day, and we had a great meditation. It was wonderful, huh? And so then everybody left, bye, hugs, kisses. I felt wonderful. I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I had this energy. I just couldn't sleep. And the next day, I was going to the post office to drop something off, and I had my dog in the car. And after I got back in the car, I saw a sidewalk across the street, which has always been there. And I don't know I don't know why, but I just got my dog and I said, "Come on, let's go for a walk." I walked 4 miles. I don't walk. I could never walk. I walked 4 miles that day, and I did it every other day for about 30 days, walking 4 miles. And my legs didn't hurt from the first time I did it. And about 3 months later, I noticed I didn't have a limp anymore. My son said, "You're not limping." And people used to say to me, "What's the matter? You hurt? You have a limp? What's going on?" And my sister said, "You're not limping anymore." It was wonderful. So I just wanted to share that.